Good morning, everyone. So we just woke up around 30 minutes back, observing the sunrise. It's behind me, it's still not there yet, but yeah, I didn't record before because I was observing it. We had such a great night, relaxing one. It's beautiful. The weather was amazing, not very cold. One of the nicest things about the UAE actually is that it's always safe to camp for many reasons. One of it, there's not much of a wildlife, and second, you always feel safe in UAE in general. We all know that UAE is one of the safest countries in the world to live in. We have even had the municipality visiting us last night, asking us if there's anything we need, and apparently you're not meant to have your fire on the ground directly. You always have to have a sheet, which is great of them to tell us what to do and what not to do. We're gonna take it from here. We're getting ready. In 10 minutes we're going to shoot to the hike. So this is the beginning of the hike. We're here with the sunrise still next to one of those huts. It's beautiful here. Now, one of the very unfortunate things that people do is just they leave their garbage behind them. Such a beautiful area, very well maintained, but some people just take advantage of it. Sometimes find one of these locals that come and they welcome you in the mountains as well. They used to find people who are not from the area, and they come and they talk to you, and like this guy, he's even walking with us. Such a cool experience, I have to say. These are the famous stairs for the hike. Usually this is the start of the hike. I mean, living in the UAE is extremely tempting to get stuck inside the city life. Don't get me wrong, UAE and Dubai specifically is one of the nicest cities in the world, full of nice skyscrapers, and it has a beautiful vibe that I enjoy myself. However, taking the decision to leave and going outside and have such an activity and visit the UAE mountains, you will definitely be welcomed by such beautiful views and amazing weather. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. However, the 700 sign is here. We're almost done. We reached the first summit where the flag is. Today the visibility is amazing. As I mentioned earlier, it's 700 plus steps from the parking down there. Alright, so we just made it to the last summit, to the last hut here. This is the last break we're taking. We took 4 to 5 breaks on the way here. We've been hiking for the past 2 hours plus, and such a great experience so far. Talking a bit about the gear, I always recommend you use the right gear to go hiking. Right shoes is very important for the grip. I usually myself use Columbia or North Face because it does the trick and it's very affordable and available everywhere in the UAE. On top of that, don't forget to cover your head because the sun might surprise you. So take it easy on yourself and get the right cap. What I do as well, I just get a clothing that's breathable to be able to stay as hydrated as possible throughout the hike. As I mentioned earlier, sunscreen is important as well. And yes, recommendation number one is water, water and water. Make sure you're always hydrated, because if you're dehydrated, it's just a totally different experience. The main idea behind the hike and visiting these places and mountains is to enjoy. We just made it back from the full hike of Wadi Shawka. Such a great one. If I may summarize the 2 days, I would say that we came to Wadi Shawka, this hidden spot. It's around an hour 20 minutes from Dubai downtown. I will share the location of this hidden spot in the video description down here. Such a great 2 days. We've had a sunset hike, which was around 1 hour, and another full hike here in the morning. The morning hike took around 3 hours, 3+ hours. However, we make use of all of the breaks all the way. So we had probably 4 to 5 breaks in the process. My assumption that we have probably had at least 6,000 to 8,000 steps, the least I can think about, across 3 hours. Again, when you come here, make sure you have the full gear on you. Make sure you have enough water, enough food, because you won't be able to have access. It's not easy access, if I may say. Otherwise, enjoy, and until next one, I'll see you.